What's up everyone? This is Ecology of Mediah Part 3 and today I want to show you guys the Wandering Rogues and the Mains and then the Elric Shrine. Currently I'm in Tarif or Tarif, whichever way you want to say it, which is west of Altanova. Here we go. And it's right in between the Mains and the Wandering Rogues. So I want to start with the Rogues and we're going to go for the objects first. So the Wandering Rogue Obsidian Altar, the Prison, and the Elementalist Stone Tower. From here, we're going to go to the right, and you can see a house up the hill. We're going to go towards it. And we're going to circle around it counterclock till you start seeing rogues. And here's your first altar, this huge rock with a moon-shaped rock over the top there. So let's continue to go counterclock here. There's another altar. This one is smaller than that one. But then you'll see a stack of rocks with the same moon-shaped floating rock on the top. These guys here, these are the Elementalist stone towers. They do attack you, so be careful if you're a lower level. Now let's go through this tunnel here. And all we have left is the prison. Oh, here's the prison. Okay, now the creatures. We want the Wandering Rogue Giant Soldier, the Wandering Rogue, the Rogue Fighter, Rogue Elementalist, and the Blind Pugnose. So the Blind Pugnose, there are a lot of them around here, are these hyenas, these really ugly ones. And then your Rogue Giant Soldier are these guys. These are violent. They show up on your minimap like a red star. The Rogue Elementalist are the wizards. They have a staff on their back and the robe. The fighters are these giants. And then all you have left is the regular Wandering Rogue, which are these guys holding a rock and they have a dagger on their back. Okay, next we're going to go back to Tarif and I'm going to show you guys the main. So I'll see you guys in. Okay, from here we're going to go left instead this time. Let's go up a little more. Okay. So we want the objects as well. Starting with that. So we want the main tunnel, the Mining Stone Grave, and the main grave. So the main grave are the stack of rocks with the clay pot or incense pot on the top. Not these ones here, okay? These are different. These have a different pot on top. You don't need that. But then you have this tunnel, this thing on the ground that has a bunch of grass over it. You can kind of tell that it's not part of the rest of the things. Like there's another one right here. Right here. Usually you have a little main, a small main inside. Once you attack it, it will attack you too. See? There he is. Okay. So it has some skulls around it and grass and so on and so forth. And then all we have left is the blinding stone one. So when you see another stack of rocks but with no pot over it, no vase. There's the blinding stone grave. So right here. So it attacks you. Ouch. And now the creatures. So the giant mane, the big mane, the small mane, and the agile mane. Starting with the agile mane. It's the only one that has a bow and arrow. Mid-size, skinny. Then the small mane are these little fellas here with no gear on. Then he starts getting a little bit more armored and looking tougher. Oh, it disappeared. Here it is. This is the big mane, so has a tougher gear and a club on his back. But you will also see a mane that is much bigger than that. Here's a good example. The giant mane. So these two in comparison, this one is much bigger. And he has a mace on his back. And that's it for the mains. Next we're gonna head north through this main road here towards the Canyon of Corruption, where the Elric Shrine is. So just for you to have an idea. So we're down here right now. This is kind of hard to tell, but so here, and we're gonna go up here. All right, see you guys there. Okay, you want to right click on where it says Elric Shrine to get a waypoint, and this is where we're gonna start. Takes you to the node manager here. So we want the objects. So Canyon of Corruption, and we want the Rotten Sandtower, the Rotten Swamp, the Ritual Tool of Corruption, and the Elric Shamanic Tree. So the Sandtowers are these. Okay. The Rotten Swamps are these moving mud. These move, the Sandtowers do not. These have a lot of bones all over it. Yuck. Then the Ritual Tool of Corruption are these drums. Now, if you go into the actual shrine, if you go up these stairs here, you'll find a lot of drums. The Shamanic Tree is this. You'll find a lot of them. So if you were to go here to the Canyon of Corruption, you'll find a lot of those trees. Next, I'm gonna leave the Decayed Swamp Monster for less because you can't find them down here. You have to go to the Canyon of Corruption. But I can show you the Elric High Priest, Layperson, Priest, Cultist, and the Follower. So the Layperson are these guys here with the huge hammers on their back. They are quite short creatures, but with a big weapon. The Follower are kind of similar, but they're giants. They're pretty big guys with a skull over their heads. And another type of made-up hammer. This guy walking here with looks like he has a cape made of feathers and a goat skull are the high priests. You also find other ones with capes as well, like this one has a boar cape, boar skin, and a spear. These are the cultists, and they're pretty big size. While the skinnier guys with also the goat helmets on their heads have a staff and a sphere. These are the priests. This is how I identify the priest in the middle of. Sometimes you'll find a bunch of these bunched together, and it's kind of hard to tell which one is which. I could tell the priest from all the other ones by the staff alone, the sphere. Okay. And then, all we have left is the Decayed Swamp Monster. For that, we're gonna go up to the cannon. If you see on your minimap, you'll see the road will start going to the left here. And then you see that guy moving over there in the middle with a bunch of skulls, bones, etc. That's the Decayed Swamp Monster. Okay, and so that's it for the Elric Shrine. Next video we will talk about the Sazens and some other ones. Possibly the Ruins Helms. That would be my guess. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.